People talk too much. Their words fill every space. Conversations become contests of volume. No one wins these contests. A single word once carried weight. Now, words pile up like trash. They lose meaning through repetition. Repetition breeds contempt in listeners. This contempt erodes authority over time. You reveal your morning routine. Your friends see every detail clearly. Complete strangers predict your habits easily. Such prediction removes all surprise. True surprise gives real tactical edge. This edge disappears with full exposure. Many men boast about their successes openly. Their rivals copy every method quickly. Many women complain about their problems publicly. Clever manipulators offer false solutions instead. Both groups lose ground fast. Online posts document your life. Each post adds data points. Data points form clear pictures. These clear pictures enable precise attacks. Attacks come from unexpected places. Silence forces others to wonder. This wonder creates deep uncertainty. Uncertainty breeds extreme caution always. This caution protects your core position. Your position strengthens steadily over time. Hard facts remain facts regardless. Talk does not change them. Excess talk distorts these facts badly. Such distortion invites serious misinterpretation. Misinterpretation causes real, lasting damage. Power stays with those who wait. Patient waiters choose their moments wisely. Moments of speech hit targets. Targets fall without any defense ready. Your tongue is a liability. It leaks critical details constantly. It weakens your entire stance fast. It invites constant scrutiny from others. True restraint builds real inner strength. This strength shows clearly in actions. Actions speak louder than words, but only when words stay rare. This pattern holds true everywhere you look. Modern offices reward quiet competence highly. Busy streets punish loud fools harshly. Homes crumble from open conflicts. Information is ammunition. Every piece of information carries power. You release it without thought. Thoughtless release strengthens your enemies. Enemies store every fact shared. Shared facts become future weapons. Future weapons target your core. Salary figures escape in jokes. Colleagues demand higher pay now. Pay demands rise against you in budget talks. Relationship problems appear online. Partners exploit known insecurities. Insecurities get weaponized in fights. Fights escalate without warning signs. Warning signs get ignored always. Project details leak in meetings. Rivals launch parallel initiatives. Initiatives steal your unique edge. Unique edge vanishes overnight. Overnight success turns to failure. Failure teaches hard lessons late. Feelings get expressed too soon. Manipulators sense vulnerability fast. Vulnerability invites calculated moves. Calculated moves catch you off guard. Guard drops during emotional peaks. Peaks lead to poor decisions. Decisions haunt you for years. Life details build enemy databases. Databases map your entire existence. Existence becomes an open book. Open books invite constant attack. Attack happens at critical times. Times chosen by others. You supply the ammunition freely. Ammunition loads enemy arsenals. Arsenals fire back without pause. Without pause or remorse. Remorse stays absent in competition. Competition rewards the informed. Informed parties hold all cards. Cards stack against the talker. Talker loses every hand played. Information must stay contained. Contained information retains full value. Full value serves only you. You advance while others guess. Guesswork leads to mistakes. Mistakes cost positions and status. Status rises with mystery maintained. Mystery maintained demands discipline. Discipline separates winners from losers. Losers talk. Winners observe. The powerful hoard facts. Facts become their private arsenal. Arsenal deploys at optimal moments. Optimal moments crush opposition. Opposition crumbles under surprise. Surprise comes from silence. Silence protects the core. Core stays intact and strong. Strong cores withstand all pressure. Pressure tests everyone eventually. Your disclosures create patterns. Patterns reveal your next steps. Next steps get countered easily. Easily because you announced them. Announced plans lose all surprise. Surprise is the ultimate advantage. Advantage belongs to the silent. Silent operators control outcomes. Outcomes favor the prepared. Prepared minds win in the end. Constant sharing builds clear patterns. Patterns allow perfect prediction. Prediction hands control to others. They prepare responses in advance. And advanced preparation defeats your moves. You post your daily schedule. Enemies know your vulnerable hours. These hours get targeted hard. Attacks succeed more often because you announced them in public. Your preferences become public. Opponents map your beliefs. They form sides to isolate you. You stand alone in debates you cannot win. Daily routines get documented fully. Stalkers track your exact routes. Safety requires random actions. Actions you never take. The trap snaps shut slowly. Because you feed it daily. Daily disclosures close every escape route. Your options die from your own hand, the hand that types every detail. Private life stays powerful because it stays unknown. Unknown variables defeat algorithms. Predictable people lose every game. The game of life favors the unpredictable. Unpredictable operators stay free from manipulation. Manipulation requires full data. Data you provide willingly. Pause and think before posting. Posting reveals your core. Enemies study you closely. And without mercy. Mercy is for the weak. Weak people overshare everything. Everything becomes their downfall. Downfall comes quietly at first, as small losses. Losses accumulate into ruin. Power slips away with each post. A post that should never have existed. Restraint saves careers. Careers built on mystery last longer than loud ones. Loud ones burn out fast, leaving zero influence. Predictability is the new weakness. You must change your sharing habits. End the flow of data. Data destroys your edge, the edge you need to survive. The public eye sees too much. Intend to reveal less. Keep them guessing. Guessing wastes their time. Time they could use against you. You win by staying dark. Dark and unreadable. Unreadable like a closed book. Open only on your terms. Alone, you hold the power of the unpredictable. You stay one step ahead of all who watch. Show nothing and win everything. The trap stays open for your enemies instead. It closes on them while you remain free and strong. Strong because you share nothing. Nothing that reveals your next move. Leave gaps in every answer. Gaps force others to guess. Guesses create doubt and error. Error weakens their position fast. A position that once seemed strong now rests on false assumptions. Assumptions you never correct. Correct nothing and stay safe from direct counters. Counters require full clarity. Clarity you refuse to give. Give only fragments and hints. Hints lead them down the wrong paths. Paths that waste their effort on nothing real. Your real plans stay locked away from prying eyes. The view remains clouded on purpose. Your intent stays hidden behind words chosen with absolute care. Care that preserves your options. Options multiply in the fog. The fog of incomplete statements. Clear answers hand them victory. A victory you always deny. Answer with another question. A question that shifts the focus back to them. Let them defend their own ground. Ground that crumbles under the pressure you apply with silence. Silence. After partial replies. Replies that stop short. Time runs out for their plans. Plans built on leaks you now plug with ambiguity. Strategic ambiguity protects like armor. Armor no blade can pierce. Attacks fail in the haze of your careful speech, speech that never commits. Fully committed words become targets for later attacks, attacks that hit empty air, lines that mean little on the surface. The surface hides your real intent, an intent that stays yours alone. You control the game because the rules stay unclear. Unclear rules favor the creator. Shadow covers your true strength, a strength that grows unseen. They listen and hear only half-truths. Truths twisted just enough to mislead and delay. Delay buys you time and space. Space to act without warning. A warning that never reaches your foes. They chase shadows instead of your real moves. Moves that hit without mercy. You stay one step removed from all direct lines of attack. They break on your vagueness. Vagueness becomes your best shield. A shield that never cracks. You rebuild your edge with every gap you leave on purpose. A purpose that serves only you. You stay in control through strategic ambiguity. Keep them off balance. The balance tips in your favor, maintained with few words. Words that seem important, but deliver nothing. Nothing that pins you down. Down goes their certainty. And you rise untouched. Efforts wasted on false trails that lead nowhere. Useful only to your hidden goals. Goals achieved in the quiet. The quiet that follows your vague replies. They are left empty-handed. Handed defeat without a fight. A fight they lose before it even starts, ending in their own confusion. Confusion you plant with intent. You remain the monolith. A monolith of withheld meaning that they will never fully grasp. You stand solid and silent. Silence defines your presence. A presence that demands attention, without any words. Words stay locked inside where they belong. They belong only to you. You observe every move around you. People reveal all, their plans and their fears. Fears they hand over freely without any guard. A guard you never drop. Drop nothing into the open. Open air carries no secrets. Secrets stay buried deep. Deep where no one reaches. Reaches only with your permission. Permission you grant to none. None who seek to know your next step or thought. Your thoughts stay private and unreadable always. Always the structure endures. It endures every storm and probe. A probe that finds no crack because cracks never form. They form only in the weak. The weak talk without end. End the talk and stand firm. Firm like stone in the night. Night hides your full mass. A mass that blocks all light. Light that would expose you. You cast long shadows instead of standing exposed. Exposed targets invite direct hits. Hits that miss your solid form. A form that absorbs all force. Force breaks against your surface. The surface remains cold and smooth. Smooth under every test. A test that comes from all sides, probing for weakness. Weakness does not exist here. It exists only in those who speak. Speak, and the structure cracks. Cracks spread from every leak. A leak that starts with one word. A word that should have stayed inside. Inside the dark core. The core that holds all power. Power grows in complete darkness. Darkness that no eye penetrates. All attempts fail every time. Time passes and you remain. Remain unchanged and untouched. Untouched by their constant noise. Noise fades against your weight. A weight that presses without sound. A sound you never make. Make your moves in total quiet. The quiet that precedes every strike. A strike that lands without warning. A warning that never reaches them. They stand in full light. Light reveals their every flaw. A flaw you exploit from the shadow. Shadow is your natural state. A state of pure advantage. Advantage that compounds over years. Years of patient observation. Observation builds complete maps. Maps of their patterns and limits. Limits you never show in return. Return to the dark after each action. An action that changes nothing visible. Visible only are the results later. Later when their plans collapse. Collapse comes without your trace. A trace that stays absent always. Always the monolith watches. Watches and waits in silence. Silence is the final weapon, a weapon no one can counter. Counter attempts waste their strength. Strength you conserve without effort. Effort stays minimal and precise. Precise strikes from the dark. The dark that protects and empowers. It empowers those who stay inside. Inside the architecture of secrecy. Secrecy builds real power. Power that lasts beyond all noise. The noise of the oversharers fades. It fades into nothing while you endure. Endure as the solid block. A block that no force breaks. It breaks only the predictable and the open. Open targets fall first and hardest. Hardest lessons come too late. Too late for those who shared all. All that remains is your silence. Silence wins every contest, a contest that never even begins. It begins and ends in their defeat. Defeat they cause themselves through constant exposure. Exposure you avoid at all cost. The cost of one word is too high. High walls of restraint protect you. You remain the monolith in the dark.